Hello, children. I know you are here to listen to the end of the story of Bleeble Elssiah. So let's get to it. I hope it hasn't been scary for you. And this time we will end it nicely. I promise it's not gonna be scary. We stopped last time that Dana was crying, worrying about her older brother who never came back, and her younger brother decided to go save him and bring back Bleeble Elssiah. Do you think he will succeed? Well, he was well behaved, just like his brother. He did exactly the same thing. He said Salamu Alaikum to the beast, and the beast sent him to his brother, the older beast, and the older beast, because he said Salamu Alaikum, he was nice to him, and they sent him to the sister, and the sister was doing salt. He waited until she was doing sugar, and he asked her for the magic hat that makes him invisible. After he was wearing the hat, he went to where Bleeble Elssiah is, and at night Bleeble Elssiah came, and the same thing happened again. He started saying sweet words, hypnotizing whoever is hiding there to get him. And unfortunately, the brother was just as naive as his older brother, so he couldn't hold himself when Bleeble Elssiah was begging him, and he said, yes, it's me, I can help you. And then Bleeble Elssiah got the magic sand, threw it at him, and turned him into stone. So both brothers are stones now. Now Dana at home, worrying and crying and waiting, and none of her brother came back. She said, it's my fault. I have to go save my brothers. So she decided to go to the country of beasts, the beast land, and save her brothers. She got on a horse and she started the long journey very bravely, until she got to the land of the beasts. She is as well behaved and polite, and when she approached the beast, she said Salamu Alaikum, and the same thing happened. The beast gave her his word of protecting her and not hurting her. He sent her to his older brother, and the older brother sent her to the sister, and she went to the female beast house. She waited until she was doing sugar, and then she approached her and she told her, I am Dana. My two brothers came here before me to get Bleeble Elssiah, and they never came back, and I'm here to save them. So the beast gave her the magic hat, and she wished her good luck, and she asked her not to forget, after she closed the door on Bleeble Elssiah, to light up fire and threaten him. If Bleeble Elssiah, because he's scared of fire, if she did that, he might turn everybody back to human, from stone back to human, and this way she'll get her brothers. So she did that, put the hat on, and she went up the mountain. She sat behind a tree and waited. When it was dark, Bleeble Elssiah came as usual. He sat outside the cage and he started the beginning emotional torture. Please talk to me. Please tell me that you are here. I am a lonely bird. People think I'm bad, but I am just lonely because I have no friends. Can you be my friend? Can you tell me who you are? Just talk to me. All I need is to hear your voice. She knows that as soon as he hears her voice, he will know where she is and throw the sand on her. So she blocked her ears and she started singing, so she can't hear him at all, until he gave up. And then he said, Oh, looks like there's nobody here tonight. I'll go to bed. So he went inside the cage. And as soon as he got in, Dana got up and closed the door on him. And she trapped him. Bleeble Elssiah started screaming, "Let me out! Let me out!" She said, "No." And she lighted up the fire and she said, "I will burn you alive if you didn't turn back all the people from stones back to human beings again." Bleeble Elssiah said, "Please, please don't burn me. I'll do whatever you want. Now that you were able to trap me, I will be your servant. You are my master now." And she said, "Okay, what do I do to turn them back into humans?" He said, "Look there. There are 2 piles of sand. One on the left, one on the right. So you grab a handful of the sand from the left and you throw it to the right. And you do the same from the right to the left. And then the stones will turn into people and they will start to come out." So Dana did that, and the stones turned into people, men and women, children. And she waited for her brothers. And she said, "Bleeble Elssiah, where are my brothers?" He said, "Well, they were the last in the queue, so you have to wait a little bit." Lots and lots of people came out until the last 2 stones. One of them turned to her younger brother and the other to her older brother. She gave him a big hug. They thanked her for saving their lives. And the 3 of them, with Bleeble Elssiah's cage, went home safe together. At home, back in the magic palace, Dana and her brothers were celebrating, and there was a knock on the door. Guess who? Elssiah. Yes, Elssiah, the midwife. When she saw the lights, she knew that they are back. So she knocked at the door, and Dana opened the door and she said, "Oh, you're welcome, come inside." And she said, "Oh, I just wanted to visit Dana and see what happened. I hope you got Bleeble Elssiah like you." And Dana said, "Yes, we did." Elssiah said, "Can I see him?" She said, "Yeah, you don't believe me, come." And she took her outside where they hanged Bleeble Elssiah cage on the balcony. And she said, "Wow, this is really great. Aren't you scared that the king will get jealous and then he will hurt you and your brothers?" And she said, "No, because I invited the king over. He's coming tomorrow for our celebration. We're having a big celebration because my brothers came home safe and because we have Bleeble Elssiah and I want to show him to people and show off with him." Now Elssiah went home shivering. She said, "That's it. If the king saw them, he might recognize them. What am I gonna do?" She didn't sleep that night, thinking what to do. She went to the 2 evil sisters, but they wouldn't help her. They kicked her out and they said, "We have nothing to do with you." In the morning, the celebration began and the king came to the palace of the 2 brothers and Dana. He didn't know that they are his children, of course. He had no idea. But he was thrilled to see Bleeble Elssiah and talk to him. And then Dana told him that we have carrots. And he said, "No way, it's not carrot season. I love carrots." So she ordered that some carrots will be offered to the king. Her younger brother, got them from the garden and he started offering them to the king. And the king was really happy, so he started offering some carrots to Bleeble Elssiah himself. And he said, "Bleeble Elssiah, why don't you eat some carrots?" And Bleeble Elssiah said, "Bleeble Elssiah won't eat carrots. I want you to ask Elssiah, can a woman give birth to a cat and a dog and a stone. And the king said, what? Can you say that again? But Bleeble Elssiah won't say it. So the king offered him carrots again. And Bleeble Elssiah said, Bleeble Elssiah won't eat carrots. I want you to ask Sakhar, can any woman in the world give birth to a cat and a dog and a stone? The king was really astonished. So he called one of his men and said to them, I want you to go to Sakhar's house and bring her here right now. So they did. She was under arrest. They brought her to the palace, and he said, the king, Sakhar, I want you to tell me the truth. Offer Bleeble Elssiah a carrot. So Sakhar held a carrot in her hand, and she said, Bleeble Elssiah, have some carrots. And Bleeble Elssiah said, no, Bleeble Elssiah won't have carrots. Tell the king about his children. Tell him that his wife gave birth to beautiful young men and the beautiful young woman standing in front of you. So she collapsed and she started telling the whole story. She said, it's not my fault, king. It's not my fault. It's the two evil sisters who made me do it. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Mercy on me. But the king was really happy to see his children. All he was thinking about is to hug them. And then the children said, where is our mother? He said, I'll go get her right now. The poor woman, I'll throw her. Oh my God, what horrible man I am. Come on, children, let's go get your mother. And please forgive me, please. Everyone was in tears. The father, the children, and Sakhar was under arrest in prison. And they brought the two evil sisters. They chucked them in the prison too. And they went to get their mother. And then the family reunited together. The father, the mother, and the three children. In the king's palace, they were happy, dancing and singing and hugging each other. And in the middle of winter, the sky became blue, and the birds started singing, and the flowers, butterflies. It's like heaven, because the children were happy. And Bleeble Elssiah, he was happy too. He helped the family to come back together. That was a magical story of the magical bird, Bleeble Elssiah. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I will meet you again in another story. But for now, I wish you sweet dreams and good night.